Hot off the debut episode, Falcon and Winter Soldier episode number 2 is here. It is full of awesome stuff and we're going to unpack it in this video, so let's go ahead and get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Animated Apparel Company YouTube channel. I am your resident superhero nerd, Aaron Waller, and today we are talking about episode number 2 in our series talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier, and that is the Star-Spangled Man. Let's first start with the title. Last week we were briefly introduced to John Walker, aka the new Captain America, aka US Agent, at the very end of the episode, but in this episode we open up with him. We get to learn a little bit about his background, what he's going through, and what he's going to be like as the new Cap. The impression that I get is that he wants to fill the role of Cap, but let's be honest, no one can really fill those shoes, especially not this guy. And despite the good-naturedness of his demeanor, he just doesn't sit right with me. I can see the ulterior motives and writing on the wall that at some point he will crack under the pressure of being this icon. There's also his partner in crime, Lamar Hoskins, who does drop the name Battlestar, who is in the comics is the Bucky Barnes or Sam Wilson to John Walker's Captain America, which is basically what he is in this episode. I would expect him to get his own fancy suit and possibly take a dose of super soldier serum at some point in the show. And I can't forget to mention the tension between Sam and Bucky and the new Cap. Now it may be a bold prediction, but I think that if John Walker stays Captain America for much longer, we may even have the beginnings of a Civil War II on our hands. Now I can't say this is a guarantee, but I do expect this to possibly bleed throughout obviously this show, but possibly other original shows that may be coming out in the future, as well as possibly the movies too. But as far as Sam and Bucky go, they finally unite in this episode and of course are at odds. Bucky feels Sam betrayed the honor of Steve by giving up the shield, and Sam confesses that he won't understand because he was simply doing what he thought was right. And of course he didn't know that the government would turn right around and give it to another person. We also have some fun back and forth between the two throughout the episode, and I think that's what I was really looking forward to the most. The banter on the plane and even their joint therapy session was brilliant, and I enjoy the banter between these two characters. It feels so organic, and like they really don't like each other, but they will always have each other's back in some way or shape or form. We're also better introduced to the Flag Smashers and their leader Carly Montague. Along with her crew, they're described as a Robin Hood style freedom fighters, basically on super soldier serum. I thought this was an okay storyline and piece to the episode, but when it came to the truck fight scene, it was very entertaining. Bucky and Sam also pay a visit to Isaiah Bradley, a Korean War veteran who went toe-to-toe with the Winter Soldier back in the day and even took half his arm. This is a great reveal as he is better known in the comics as the Black Captain America. He would eventually have a grandson by the name of Eli Bradley that would go on to be the young Avenger known as Patriot. And we actually already got a glimpse of him at the door of the Bradley home. Now I in no way expect that this storyline with Eli becoming Patriot will happen during this season or possibly even next season. But the writing on the wall is definitely there for Marvel building the Young Avengers, not only with Eli, but also with Tommy and Billy in WandaVision, as well as it's already confirmed that Kate Bishop will be in the Hawkeye series. So it's definitely going to be happening. I don't know how soon, but it's definitely going to be coming some point. And before we close out this video, we have to talk about Bucky and Sam deciding to go get help from Zemo after failing to get it from the new Cap. It'll be interesting to find out how Zemo will help and if he has other plans. He might be the one behind the Flag Smashers, or he might be using them as a distraction, or even trying to reactivate the Winter Soldier for some other nefarious plot. This I'm sure will develop further next week and beyond. So far I am loving Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's definitely one of my favorite shows right now, and I can't wait till the next episode and find out what happens in this series. I can't believe it that already next week, or this upcoming episode, is going to be like the halfway point of this series. There's going to be a ton of crazy things that are going to happen, so I can't wait to talk about it next week. But for right now, I want to find out what your thoughts on episode number 2 are. Do you think that Zemo will have a new plan? Do you think that he's going to try and reactivate the Winter Soldier? How are you feeling about John Walker's Captain America? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos from me or the rest of the AAC team. Back next Monday to talk about the next episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, so you want to make sure you're subscribed and don't miss out on that. And of course, be sure to check out animatedapparelcompany.com, where you can find all sorts of nerdy, awesome merch from t-shirts, hats, pins, all sorts of cool stuff. Head over there and use the code Aaron20 at checkout to get 20% off your order. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and we hope to see you in the next video. Subscribe and ring the bell.